Hi, hello, and welcome. This is Ganesh, your Millennium Coach, and today we are going to discuss an interesting topic. A day after Karnataka elections got over, and everybody's whole country is waiting to watch what will happen, who will win, and will there be hung parliament? And we are not going to have a exit poll predict. I didn't do any exit poll predictions, and we are not going to do anything about the elections, nowhere related to political parties and those things. Is this Karnataka election going to affect your investments? And should you wait for right investment? Should you wait for right time to invest? These are the two questions which I want to address today. So are you interested? So two things. One is this Karnataka election so important when it comes to investment? And should you wait for right time to invest? Because many of my friends, when I go and meet them in the last 2 3 weeks, everybody were like, so what will happen if BJP wins? What will happen if BJP lose? And what is the market doing now? Market will happen every day and every day out. So it will increase, it will decrease. Just touch your heartbeat. Is it having a same sound? It will have when you monitor it, it will have like ups and downs, ups and downs. When it is having ups and downs only, it means that you are alive. You are living your life. And when it's a straight line, it means that you're dead. So that's what all these elections, all these riots, and any tensions. Uh, just a month back, it was like North Korea. Do you know the person who is chubby guy? He's a president, and he was like threatening the whole world that he will use his nuclear bombs. And he and Trump were having war of words, and everybody were like, "What will happen to the stock market? These are the biggest guys, and they are having loggerheads, and anything can happen. Any war can break out." So stock market was like the topic was in and around them. And all of a sudden, North Korea and South Korea become like this. They become friends. And all of a sudden, that guy had even called Trump for a meeting, and even Trump had agreed. Who would have thought that? And later, after 10 or 15 days, Trump had a war of words with China, the second largest economy. And they were like, they want to stop all the licenses when it comes to semiconductors and all the intellectual property rights. All are with US companies, and if they stop, China can't make anything. It will be a big trade of war economically, and it will impact the whole world. So everybody were hoping that Trump shouldn't do anything. And China were like, initially they had a trade of war. Again, they were doing something. China was retaliating, and it was like market was going ups and downs again. And finally, they had some mutual agreements, and that was it was going smooth right now. And in all these times, all of a sudden, Karnataka elections popped up. We know that there will be election May 12, and once all these international things came down, then came this Karnataka election. Now everybody are talking about that. What will happen if BJP win? What will happen if BJP lose? So just have it in mind. All these topics will come and go. It will just come, it will go. It will just come, it will go. So you don't need to worry about all these things. Only thing you need to worry is whether is your money working for you. That's what we had a 30-day long series of how to make your money to work for you. So it was all the 30 days we had seen having entrepreneurs and business owners making their money to work for them. How to do that? You need to earn first, you need to save, and then you need to invest. That's how the cycle goes on and on. So what kind of investments you can do, how to choose the right investment, everything we had seen in those 30-day period. So even again, all these cycles, all these interruptions, this will make the market to go high and down, high and down. So everything will have a disruption, or it will have a smaller impact, and you don't need to worry about that. If you have money now, see how safely you can invest in a proper way, so that your money works in the long run. And if your kid is born now, and you want to invest for your kid, you don't need to wait for till the next elections, because till May 19, 2019 elections, there will be volatility, because poll predictions will come in. They will say BJP may win, they will say Congress may win, and all the political analysts will say this and that. And stock market may react if there is no international tensions or anything internationally, economically, then automatically it will come down to the Indian domestic issues. So that will have a smaller impact. So you don't need to worry about all these things. So if you have money now, if you're not saving or if you're not investing right now, you may lose it. Few people who are interacting with me, they told that they had this much amount of money, sir, I should have invested. I had spent everything. They don't even remember where they had spent that money. When the conditions are tough, you need to make sure every penny is counted. So either it's a saving or investment. Put that money into any savings account and then slowly start thinking about how to invest properly. So that will make your money to work for you. That is the very first step we had seen. First, put it in your savings account. That is the first step you need to take. And then once it is there already, and if you are longer term, say 3 or 4 years, choose investing in equities, equity mutual funds. See how it performs. Understand how the product works, and then you can go ahead. And if you're a large purpose or if you want to plan everything now, approach a financial advisor and they will help you in building a perfect financial plan. It cannot be perfect, but it's a perfect start to your financial freedom. Because after 2 or 3 years, 2 or 3 months, you'll know everything is getting set, and automatically in the next few years, you will be on a path to financial freedom. Financial freedom doesn't mean you are becoming rich, you are having everything, you are earning more. It just means that everything is in set in place and you don't need to worry about money. It will automatically work for you because you know what are the long term plans, you know what are the medium term plans, you know what is the short term plans. So if all these things are set right, that is a perfect financial freedom. That is what we had seen in the last series, 30 days series. And so today the important question was: is Karnataka election is important to you, and should you wait for the right time to invest? And when it comes to the right time to invest, for that question, I'd like to say even in movies, if you're a movie fan, you can see in all the regional languages they'll say, if you want to do good thing, and even in the business terms, if you want to do the good thing, don't think about whether it's the right time to do or whether it's the wrong time. So if you want to be money multiplying for you is a very good thing for you, and that will bring in good fortune to you, then whatever you're starting, that is the only good time. So start investing now. So don't think about what will happen in the future. Be in the present, start investing right now. And if you have money, put it to work for you. And you won't have an employee sitting idle in your workplace. You will think something to do with them. You will either give him a training and do whatever you want so that he performs for your company, so that he makes money for you. He makes money for you so that he's not idle. You're not wasting your money. You'll be paying some amount to him for every month as a salary and other benefits. So the same goes with whatever money you're having in your savings account. If it is sitting idle, it's just a dead investment. Make it work so that it multiplies and it generates money for you again and again. So that is what you should think about. Don't think about these in elections and next 1 year there will be volatility. And if any good advisor you go and ask, he will say, just put your money to work, and he will say the right thing to do. Just mail us for any queries related to investments and what kind of things you need, how to protect your wealth, anything related to money, because money is the one and only thing which differentiates everyone in this world. Just think about that. Money is the one and only thing which differentiates everyone in this world. If you're having money and if you're sitting idle, you're a loser. Just think about that. Make it work for you so that you will be happy, your family will be happy, and then you can work on a lot. So that's it for today. Please start sharing this video with your friends so that they may also be having the same set of queries on whether I should invest now, should I wait, what should I do with my money now, or how should I make my money to work. They wouldn't have thought whether money will work for them. So have this discussion with your friends. Please start commenting in the below section so that your friends will also see this video and they will also learn. It's all about learning about money. These kind of educations you won't get it in colleges and even in schools. So you should educate your friends just whatever you have learned and your experiences. If you're already doing good in your investments, start sharing these things with your friends. Start sharing your experience with your friends so that they can also get their financial freedom. After all, we are earning money and making it work for you just for getting financial freedom in life and enjoying life like anything. So are you ready? Are you ready to become rich and are you ready to become a millionaire? Don't worry all these silly elections and whatever is happening in life. That is different thing. If you're caring, that is different. When it comes to investments, these are silly things which will happen now and then. These are big disruptions which may happen. But if you're clear with your financial freedom plan, then you don't need to worry. So just share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching, and please start sharing this video. And thanks once again. See you with at another topic and very quickly. Bye for now. Any queries, please start commenting, and I'll be happy to answer to you.